Today we're going to be talking about Google Chrome and how to use it to navigate the internet. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and launch it here. Alright, so a couple of little things to talk about Google Chrome. This would be known as the home screen, and down here you have your little search bar, and it says search Google or type URL. The URL bar here always acts as a search function. So you don't have to type in a website. You can type in anything you want to look at. And here we have birds. We'll go ahead and open up the bird Wikipedia to talk about our next thing, which is a couple of little useful things that you can do. Say you're reading an article for school or work, whatever you are doing, and you catch something that you want to know a little bit more about, but when you click it, it redirects the page, and you don't want that to happen. What you can do is use other tabs up here. If you click this, it'll open up a new blank tab, but what you can do is you can right-click the hyperlink that you're interested in, and it brings up all these other options. And the very useful one is this one, which is Open Link in New Tab. So you click that, and it opened the link, but it kept your original page intact, so you could easily switch between them, making your life a lot easier when navigating the internet. The next thing we're going to talk about is bookmarking. To bookmark in Chrome, it's really simple. You just simply come up here, this little grayed out star here, you click it, it adds the name, Bird Wikipedia. You can make this whatever you want. It doesn't have to stay the default. And the folder that it'll save it in, we'll just keep it as the default bookmarks bar folder, but you can choose another folder or go to other bookmarks. We'll keep it default as I said, and you just simply hit done. And now you can tell when a page is bookmarked because the bookmark star is blue and filled in. You can remove a bookmark same way, clicking it and just simply hitting remove. So that's how you bookmark with Google Chrome. Now, we'll talk about how to download and run a file in Google Chrome. What you're going to want to do is find a file that you want to download. We'll use ninite.com here. And let's see, something I don't have on my computer. How about this? Okay. Now, when you download a file, it'll take a minute. It pops up down here in the left corner. Or you could also go up to this button here, which opens up the little control tab, and we go to downloads. And it'll open up a separate page, and you can see it here. This will run the download as well. Or I can find it in a folder, which if you click that, it'll open up your File Explorer and show you that it's in the Downloads folder. So let's go ahead and get out of that. Get out of that. And I can show you how to run it. You just simply click it and it'll start to run. Same thing for when it's down in the bar down here. If you click it when it's fully loaded, it will it will run the file, whatever it is. If it's a program installer, something like that, it'll run it or open it. So we'll let that do its thing, and then we will go on to talking about one of the major things with Google Chrome, which is how to sign into Google Chrome. And signing into Google Chrome has a lot of very useful things attributed to doing so. And the way to do that is you can either come into the settings, and you will see here it says sign into Google Chrome, and the settings also has a couple of other simple things, such as you can show the home button that popped up there, and you can always show the bookmarks bar, which pops up this bar, and those have useful things for them as well. But we're looking at this right now. And also, you could simply come and click this here, which will pop a little button down, and it says sign into Chrome. So you go ahead and we will sign in using a example email that I set up previously to show off why signing in with Chrome is so useful. And once we do that, probably should have made this a shorter name. That's okay. Once we do that, you'll see quite the difference. It pops up this thing, and the reason I'm saying signing into Google Chrome can be useful, you do this with a Gmail, is it syncs all of your bookmarks, history, passwords, and other settings will be synced to your Google account so you can use them on all your devices. What this means is any sign-ins you do that have passwords you can save to the Google keychain and it will always be there. So when you go to that site, it's already filled in your information and you just hit sign in. And any personalizations you make, any extensions you add on Chrome, any apps you have on your Chrome will all be saved within. And you can see when I say okay, got it, I set up a theme for Google Chrome that I kind of like, and it will automatically change over to the new theme. And there you see the bar up here completely changed. And now we could talk about this home button, which when you click it brings up the home screen, and you can see the home screen looks a lot different. We have all of our information up here. It does kind of hide the Gmail and the images buttons, but you can see I'm signed in. This is my little icon here, and up here it says John. This is not actually me. It's John Doe. It's a fake name. I just did it for the purpose of showing it off. And now we can move on to how did I do this? Well, popping up the bookmarks bar also pops up this nice little apps thing, and if you click that, you will have Web Store. And you can go to the Web Store at any time, and you can see you can add extensions to Chrome, you can get themes for Chrome, and these are what I use to change the bar and the background of Chrome. You can see they have a couple little examples here, and all this stuff is pretty much free. I don't think I've ever really come across anything that costs money. There's hundreds, even thousands of different themes and extensions and apps and things that you can get through Chrome. There's games, some of the applications here. Uh, they got a bunch of little free games that you can get, and when you get these things, they'll show up in here, and you can enable extensions same way by going into your settings, going to extensions, and any extensions that you have you can enable here, and it's really allows you to do a lot of customizing to Chrome and really make it look and feel the way you want and act the way you want. There's a bunch of different extensions to change the toolbar up here. There's really a lot of cool things that you can do with it. But I think for now that should pretty much cover everything about Google Chrome. I will cover Gmail and Google Drive in another separate video, so that will teach you how to set up your Gmail and your Google Chrome and how to use those and the ins and outs of it. And thank you for listening. This has been a video on how to navigate the internet using Google Chrome.